This man is mentally ill. He cannot do basic shadow work. He can't do therapy because then he has to go back through all those years of damage. He has to do 40 years of shadow work, going through from when he was a kid to when he was shot. You think you're spiritually strong enough to go against Kendrick right now? Don't do it, bro. Because once again, he's still moving from the physical. He still thinks, well, I can just manipulate and convince them with my words. That does not work. Stop questioning my intelligence. Stop questioning the intelligence of the audience, of the black community. They still moving like we're stupid. Like Lil Wayne, we see you, bro. We see why you have no choice but to be an addict. You would do everything to numb your thoughts because you hate your thoughts. So why would anybody else want to listen to that bullshit? He dead ass did everything that was being asked of him. West Coast sound, aggressive rapping, put lesser known Cali artists on, win at plenty of people. Amazing album, man. Another great addition to his discog that stand on his own. Hey, man, well said, dog. Like I said, the West Coast sound. Stayed true to the West Coast sound. LA, they been on for a minute, man. I said for the year. The West Coast, man, they been doing their thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially just the entire scope of rap has been down in general, right? The record sales have been down, streams, the concert tickets, the views. Everybody's going through it right now. From the influencers to the hip hop artists, no one's spending their money on this bullshit no more, at all. So for Kendrick to do what he's done, to be able to gather our attention and still be able to provide value that people actually want to spend money towards. In a society where we're being pushed, the sexy reds, the ice spices, I'm sure they could be cool people, but at the same time, we talking about music. We talking about culture. We talking about art. And I talk about it all the time in my goddamn videos, bro. Music is energy in its purest form. This is how brains work. Frequency. So our brains are consistently responding to each and every single thing that we do. Our subconscious is going 24/7. When you close your eyes at night, when you go to sleep, homie, your subconscious is still going, it's still moving. You're putting your conscious to sleep. So understand, when you're putting out energy and you're putting out music, just go back to the electrical impulses and how the brain works, the five senses. Your brain is reacting. So as a people, we are getting smarter. We're reading these books. We're doing the meditation. We're doing the shadow work, whether it's conscious or subconscious. We're actually moving as a society. We're going into something different, man. This pandemic has changed everything. And y'all see Cat Williams still doing this thing. Kendrick Lamar keeps name dropping Cat Williams. So they're vibrating at the same frequency almost. It's almost like a Miles Morales, Peter Parker type thing right now. Where Kendrick he's showcasing this energy through music. And Cat Williams, he's doing it through comedy and storytelling. But understand, they're communicating the exact same ideas. Hell, even me, Starsky, I'm communicating the exact same ideas that Cat Williams and Kendrick is communicating. And this is what Kendrick was talking about when he said that he's what the culture is feeling. As a people, we are choosing Cat Williams and Kendrick Lamar as our fighters. Like, we've chosen them to go to war with us. Well, for us, at least, because they are the ideas and they're communicating the things that are extremely difficult for us to understand. And art itself is always meant to make reality extremely digestible. Like I already told you about the music being energy in its purest form, but comedy, hell, even understanding just laughing. Like when you're being tickled because it's your body's reaction to pain. Your body's natural reaction to pain when you're being tickled is to laugh. So understand why comedy is so important. It's always to make the sugar. I got it fucked up. It's the medicine that helps the sugar go down. Right? It's the Mary Poppins type shit. But man, Kendrick, he's done it again. Dropped on Friday, unannounced. Dropped the teaser. The teaser's not even on the actual album or project. I don't even want to call it an album because, homie, like none of the diss tracks on this album. Not Like Us, Euphoria. I don't think the teaser, like I said, the teaser that he dropped is not even on this track. So man, Kendrick been working. Especially this narrative that he's been sitting around for 5 years doing absolutely nothing. If you are a true artist, you're never doing nothing. Even when you're doing nothing, you're doing something. It's about the observation. So that just goes back to the substance that we've been feeling in our music. Why so many people feel like every year they need to drop an album or songs, and there's no substance behind that. Eventually, you just get to the point where you're just making songs about making songs. It's no different than what the journalists are going through right now. They're just talking about talking. It is what it is, and no one cares. So the entire concept of when Top was talking about hip-hop media is going down. Hell, MSNBC, after this election, they getting ready to sell their goddamn company. Because I think their views are down half, like 50%. Then you got the NBA journalists pissed off, saying the media is bad. Everyone is saying media is bad. In each and every single field, from the, like I said, the sports to the politics to the hip hop. Everyone's changing, bro. And I see it all the time on Twitter where people are saying, homie, we are the media now. And we require more from the people around us. And they refuse, man. So this is what we get. The cream of the crop will always rise to the top, man. Always. So y'all get Kendrick going crazy. Y'all got Tyler going crazy. And y'all know Tyler is a huge Kendrick fan. So there's a new narrative that's being pushed in our culture. So we see Chromacopia is Tyler's most vulnerable project he's ever put out. And he said this himself. He was inspired by Mr. Morale. So Mr. Morale, and then you have the Nas doing his thing. You got 444. Now you're going to see a lot more people doing this, man. You have no choice. Because we tired, dog. We tired. Hey, as a people, we're tired. So, man, let's keep it going.
Damn, where it was filled with like commercial bops like, Loyalty and all these other things? No. But do I think they're trash songs? No. Come on, we got to be fair. You say you think it's a 3 out of 12 max? Nah, that's not being fair. We got to be fair, man. We got to be fair.
Hey, at least he ain't capping, man. At least he ain't capping like these other OVO hoes, man. Like, so I can respect the academics on this, because as a debater, in general, you have to respect your opponent. Right? You can't just go overboard and be an extremist and say, nah, Kendrick was just trash. Like, he was just, academics was just pointing out how somebody said that it's 3 out of 12 max. Come on, bro. Even through, like, even though I'm on Kendrick's side, a lot of people were in my chat like a few weeks ago saying that discrediting Drake, saying all his music is trash. He's Drake is mid. He's this. He's that. It's like, bro, you can feel that way, but you gotta respect Drake for what he's done. He's number one for a reason. Bro, I mean, it's his streams, his data. He's been in this position for a reason. So you gotta respect the craft itself. It's like going back to the Donner-Kruger effect. Even though I don't necessarily like Drake, the Donner-Kruger effect is pretty much a combination of the more you know, the less you know. And also, the loudest in the room is usually the most insecure. So people that don't really know what's going on, you'll sit back and say, well, Drake, he's this, he's that. But me as a marketer, as someone who has his degree in animation, I have a background in producing, mixing, mastering, and I was a musician for a little bit. I understand how great Drake is at what he does. He makes it look extremely easy. So I said the Donner-Kruger effect, the more you know, the less you know. So I can respect Drake and what he's done. But that doesn't mean my critique is invalid. So we're moving at a certain point where it's just the OVO fans, they cannot accept, hey man, it's going against your argument. And y'all remember the entire Drake beef when Drake was saying, it's a 20v1. Everybody else is trash. I'm the king. I'm better than all these dudes. It's almost that narrative that Michael Jordan played against plumbers. That's like Michael Jordan going around saying, I'm the best. Everybody else was a plumber. Everybody else was... No, that's discrediting your generation. It's discrediting your kingdom. Because who are you the king of? You're the king of a bunch of losers? Are you the king of a bunch of peasants? Or are you the king of kings? I'm a genius of genius. You feel me? Like, that's the narrative that should be had. You should be going around saying everyone is amazing. Their music, their rapping skills, their delivery, their tonality, their lyricism, everything about it, they're amazing. And I'm just that much better. But once again, it's a scarcity mindset versus an abundance mindset. You're seeing a clear and obvious difference. Like I just said at the beginning, music is energy in its purest form. We are starting to see the clear and obvious difference between a scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset. It looks extremely similar when they're right next to each other. It looks extremely similar physically, but if you're only focused on the physical, then you will not know what's going on. The mind and the spirit is 2/3 of our Holy Trinity. If you're only focusing on what we physically see, that is the very last thing. Our individual projections are the very last thing that we feel. Like I said, going back to our nervous system and our 5 senses, man. You hear the music, you feel it, then your nervous system and your brain processes this information, and then we hear what we hear. And it's extremely quick. It's almost simultaneous. But understand, homie, this is the same mindset that had hell, if you're a conspiracy theorist, this is MK Ultra. This is mind control. This is what kept us as 3/5 a person for 500 years. Literally, this is it. This lack of education, this lack of knowing how powerful our subconscious is. And homie, we're tired of it. Nah, homie, we can read nowadays. We're not slaves anymore. And people are actually starting to wake up. Homie, the sunset and the sunrise has been in the exact same position. They have us convinced that our time is strictly subjective. So when we close our eyes, we think, homie, this is our life, right? Most of us live this way. Every single day, homie, our entire language is self-centered. So right now, I'm looking at the camera, it's to the left of me or it's to the right of me. Everything is based off my direction, my sense of direction. There's this tribe, I think in Australia, I believe. They speak this language called Gugu Yimitir. It's called Gugu Yimitir. Let me show y'all. Yeah, it is called Gugu Yimitir. It's an Australian Aboriginal language spoken by the Gugu Yimitir people of the far north Queensland. And their language and our directions are the complete opposite of who we are. Like I said earlier, like our language is self-centered. So when we have directions, like I said, something could be to the left of me. It's to the right of me. It's up, it's down of me. Their language is completely based off north, east, south, and west. They are based off absolute. Their language is based off absolute coordination. Right? Absolute coordinates. So, homie, our reality is not the same. We're not the same. So, their entire bodies are automatically linked to north, east, south, and west. So they will forever know, no matter where they are, they can always tell you this is north, this is east, this is south, this is west. Because our language is so self-centered, we cannot know these things. Strictly because we don't speak that language based off the way we process information. Humans are so special, bro. Like just me learning about humans, learning how our brains work, learning psychology, learning just about the subconscious, it just changes everything about us. It changes everything. So going back to the music, understand how much the music can easily program your reality. Homie, it's almost like, especially like with their language, Google Yimitir, it also goes back to their memory. Because they're moving based off the sunset and the sunrise. So they can go anywhere on their island, wherever they are, and they can, like I said, they can always know where's north, east, south, and west. So they're moving as if the sun has been standing in that exact same position. We are moving as if Earth is the center of the universe. So that's how our mind, bro, it's so weird how our brains work. Just that simple thought process, that simple switch can literally change your entire body language. It changes your nervous system. It changes how your brain reacts to information. Hell, even looking at, just look at how our brains are different. Like, homie, like I said about our brain and how we process information and the 5 senses. So when you can hear music, like I said, you hear music in your nervous system and your brain interprets the energy itself. But look at our brains. We don't all have the same brains, man. So understand, this is the normal brain scan. This is a depressed brain scan. This is bipolar. This is schizophrenic. This is OCD. So understand, our projections are extremely different. This is why it's so important to have empathy and understanding. Empathy is directly linked to your intelligence. So, homie, just learning this little bit of information just changes how you view the world. Someone with the OCD brain is not living in the same reality. They're not having the same projections. Someone who's schizophrenic. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. If you're from Alabama, you know about the South Side. That's a large homeless population. I used to work at a smoke shop on the South Side. And every single day there was this one schizophrenic homeless man who's walking down the sidewalk just talking to himself. And I had a lot of grace for that man. Because I understood, like, homie, these thoughts were extremely real. Your brain cannot tell the difference. The same way you can dream like you're falling down and you feel like you're falling down. The same way you can watch sexual videos on Twitter or X video, whatever you may be watching, and your brain just automatically starts sending blood down to your sexual organs. Whether you're a man or a woman, you can just think thoughts and your brain starts to respond. So imagine someone who has schizophrenia, bro. They think thoughts and their body cannot tell the difference. So pray for these people. Literally. You have to pray for them. And whether it's prayer, affirmations, like I said, thoughts are extremely real. So legit, send them your thoughts. Think thoughts. Your affirmations, think the thoughts for them. Help them out. Give them, I'm doing everything I can to help you as much as I can. So I'm praying, I'm manifesting, I'm meditating so I can become strong. I can give you my energy. I can give you my peace. So I can at least give you something. I can give you something. So man, as a people, as a culture, we're starting to wake up. Y'all see, this is not even just about music for me. I know this is a music channel, but like I said, I'm only using these people and these celebrities to talk about what we actually need to be talking about. Y'all see how I'm not even talking about that? This is what about a couple minutes in. I don't give a damn about. I fuck with Kendrick. I fuck with Drake. I fuck with the beef, but I'm tired of it, man. Especially after this Metro Future shit, man. This shit lame now. That's the reason why I haven't even been posted for that much. Like, this shit lame. It's lame now. And Kendrick, he sparked it back up, so I'm focusing my time on Kendrick. Kendrick, that's who I'm focused on. That's the reason why there's power in the name. Like I said, there's power in words and thoughts. That's the reason why I'm called Starsky. Abundance. Not a star, not the sky. Abundance. Interdependence. I have both. The friend of sinners has both. Yin and yang. Buddha has both. Allah. It doesn't matter. No, we're going to have this conversation. If you're an atheist, Nikola Tesla, frequency. If you're a Hindu, the third eye, the red dot that y'all put on your foreheads, homie. We're going to have the conversation. Look at me. I'm ambidextrous, homie. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I write with my left and right hand. I'm extremely rare. So understand, my brain does not work the same way everyone else's brain works. That's the reason why I can do what I do. That's the reason why I have a purpose. I don't even make the vast majority of my money doing this. I'm monetized. I get paid a little bit. But nah, I have a purpose, homie. I got a purpose. This is extremely valuable to me. And I want to spread this narrative, this information to as many people as I possibly can. So man, let's keep it going. Kendrick said, I did it with integrity and still try to hate on me. Just wait and see. More blood will be spilling. It's just paint to me. Ooh, that boy crazy. That man psychotic. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about, man. Stand on it, man. Future and Metro, they so disappointing, man. Future, it is what it is. But Metro, especially since he got his case, Metro getting sued for sexual deviancy. Future, he's 40, almost 50. And academics already said that him and OVO and FBG, we having freak offs together. So it is what it is, man. Go ahead and do your thing, Kendrick, man. Stand on it. I'll never piece it up. That shit don't sit well with me. Before I take a truce, I'll take him to hell with me. Ooh. Come on, man. I'm so glad I'm a K-Dot fan, bro. I'm so glad K-Dot my GOAT. I'm so glad I made the right decision. I made the right investment, bro. I feel like I invested in Bitcoin, man. I feel like I invested in Bitcoin, making Kendrick my favorite rapper, man. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you for doing what you do. And this just goes back to what I said about frequency. I align with Kendrick's thoughts, so we vibrate at similar frequencies. So the art he produces is also a part of my frequency. That's the reason why so many people relate. It's about alignment. Angelic numbers. Kendrick know who he talking to. He been hanging around Jay-Z. 444. If you're a Chris Brown fan, you know 1111. Chris Brown talk about angelic numbers all the time. Yeah, we really moving. We're really, as a society, raising consciousness. And it won't be stopped, homie. Drake, he's gonna be no different than, it's almost like it's like time traveling. When we listen to Drake's music, it will take us back to a certain period of our lives. But at the same time, I've outgrown that part of my life. So for Drake to continue still making that caliber of music, it's like, These men and these women, they genuinely have to do basic shadow work to actually make their music amazing, and they refuse. They're looking at us dead in our eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Like I said, I'm ambidextrous. I'm a martial artist. You ever heard of a stare down? A stare down, what do you think we're looking for? We're looking at the eyes. The eyes are the window into the soul. Like I said about the pineal gland, the third eye. Through shadow work. As a martial artist, it's well known, shadow boxing. Everybody knows what shadow boxing is. So you know I'm not making bullshit up. We're shadow boxing. We are aligning my thoughts with my body. My mind, literally my entire Holy Trinity is aligned. So y'all got to understand, Kendrick, Kung Fu Kenny, to be able to do shadow work, right? So understand, like a boxing professional fight is what? 12 rounds, 2 minutes. That's 24 minutes. The number one fear on this planet is social phobia. The most common fear on this planet is social phobia. That means the mass majority of people cannot listen to the sound of their voice. They hate themselves. They hate themselves. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this right now, to go out of my way to show you what I'm willing to do for my community, homie. I have ADHD. I have a speech impediment. Sometimes I stutter. That's the reason why y'all hear me. Sometimes I do that type of thing. But I don't care, bro. I got purpose. I don't mind y'all seeing my flaws. I don't mind y'all seeing my errors. It is what it is. I don't give a damn. I'm going to watch the film, then critique the film. I'm going to watch the film and critique the film. I'm in a consistent cycle of watching film and critiquing the film. So it's compound interest at this point. I have no choice but to be a champion. This is all I know. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. I only know how to be a champion. I've won championships at every single level. Like I said, physically, mentally, and spiritually. There was one year I won Student Athlete of the Year and Art Student of the Year. The exact same year. So the student, athlete, art, that's my entire holy trinity. So you can easily, I can tell genius, bro. I know excellence. And a lot of these guys are not excellent because they refuse to do basic shadow work. They actually have to spend time with their own thoughts. They actually have to spend 24 minutes with their own mind, and they can't. Like I said, with the shadow work in boxing, that's 24 minutes. Most of these dudes cannot meditate for 24 minutes to even get to the point of doing shadow boxing for 24 minutes, to even get to the point of becoming a amateur, then becoming professional. Do you all know, like I said, the Donna Kruger effect? These dudes do not understand how much they lack. And when you're doing shadow work and you're doing basic therapy, you can easily see through them. That's why I said, going back to interdependence, it's consistent cycles of the hero's journey. It's an ego death. An ego death. That's the reason why the Egyptians used to worship cats. Cats don't have multiple physical 9 lives. They have 9 reincarnations of the same body. As human beings, as adults, we have to have multiple reincarnations of the same body. And they can't. Most of these artists can't, because then they actually have to confront their childhood trauma. And most of them are narcissists. They are literally neglecting their subconscious because they feel like it's not necessary. No one will ever know. No one will actually do the therapy and shadow work they claim they do. Right? I could just continue putting a bunch of bullshit into my music, and they have no choice but to give me money because we're gatekeeping. We're only going to allow a certain amount of people on the radio, certain amount of people on these podcasts, certain people can go on the streams, certain people can get all the views on social media and TikTok. Nowadays, nah. Literally anybody. It's the Wild West, homie. Anybody. Hell, like, homie, I didn't go to school for journalism. I have no reason. Are you feel me? Anybody. I just started a YouTube channel and I just remained consistent. I just kept posting and kept posting. That's literally just that simple. So most of these dudes, they continue to question our intelligence. Treat us like we're stupid. So we just sit back and once again, we practice mindfulness around here. We actually do shadow work around here. I always talk about the 4 agreements. The second agreement, don't take it personal. I don't take it personal. I'm just listening. I'm not attaching onto any of your bullshit. Once again, because they neglect their subconscious, you can give them a compliment and they'll love you. You can insult them and they'll hate you. They will attach onto each and every single thing you do because they have no God. They have no God. Whatever God you give them is what they will receive. Narcissist. And they're using us as narcissistic supply. Always treat your audience like they know everything you know. That's what I learned in school when I got my degree in animation. Always treat your audience like they know everything you know. So like I keep talking about shadow work. I respect my audience. I respect their subconscious. My frequency, the words that I'm saying, the energy I'm putting behind what I'm saying. Homie, the thing that separates us from every single animal on this planet is the fact that we can have complex language. Other animals, they oink, meow, bark, roar. We can have complex language with our words. Listen to the way I'm shaping my words. We take it for granted without understanding we are literally manipulating frequency. So when you're listening to my voice, I want you to feel from my crown chakra to my throat chakra to my heart chakra to my root, from literally all of me. I'm giving you all of me. So you can never say I disrespected your subconscious. You can say, well, I don't like your conclusion. But you can never say I didn't love my people, man. You can never say I didn't love my community. Like I said, I'm a martial artist. Physically, I'm doing everything I can to physically being the best shape for my people. To be an example. Mentally, I'm a teacher. Specifically, a reading intervention teacher. Everything's political, homie. So the reason why these kids are listening to this certain amount of music, right? Because they can't have figurative language and metaphors and alliteration and double entendres because they can't read. So I said, cool, instead of me sitting back complaining about the kids not being able to read, I'm actually going to become a teacher. I actually help these kids read. So I'm actually doing everything I claim I am. Artistically, Starsky. Starsky is my version of Disney. I'm not sitting back waiting for Disney to keep giving us stuff, bro. Saying, please give us more princesses. Please give us opportunities. No, we have YouTube now. No, fuck them. That'd be all right. So mentally, physically, and spiritually, my non-verbal communication is communicating I truly love my people. And I want you to look back through my entire discography. I truly believe in it. I stand on it. I stand on it. I support and I respect my audience. These people don't respect their audience. And they don't think that we can easily see it. So, hey, man, it is what it is. It's over with, man. Those days are over with. We're not doing that no more. And look at Snoop Dogg. Snoop looking a little funny in the light, man. You know, Snoop, he like to play both sides, man. That's the reason why Pac didn't fuck with Snoop. Pac, he was trying to play both sides with Biggie. And then again, Kendrick, he feel that shit, man. Snoop act like nobody knows. I know Snoop, he a cool dude, right? Uncle Snoop. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I can't have you on my side, dog. Nah, you too wishy-washy. You'll go wherever the money goes, man. I fuck with you, Snoop, but nah, we gotta have our distance, bro, for sure. Say K-Dot new album, GNX. It was the edibles. Y'all know what Kendrick said when Snoop posted Taylor Made. He thought it was the edibles. So Kendrick, they watching, man. Kendrick, he watches everything. Y'all know he's in touch. Then we had Punch respond, LOL. Just LOL. Snoop, man, come on now. Snoop trying to be too diplomatic. He trying to be a mediator. Nah, man. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out, man. You playing both sides, dog. We ain't doing that. Then even after that situation, right? This is what Snoop Dogg had to say. Because y'all remember the last interview Kendrick did, he was talking about when the last time he cried was when Snoop was on stage saying that, like, Kendrick was the king of the West Coast now. When that was passing the torch to Kendrick. Y'all remember that video when he was crying on stage. But now this is what Snoop Dogg is saying now. This is what he's saying about Kendrick, man.
Kendrick is the king of the West.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He took the throne from me.
Yeah.
Ain't no giving it, he took it. That's why he where he at now.
Okay.
Ain't no accident why he running this shit and finna get Grammys and Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
He took it from me.
Yes, sir.
Big to say.
You understand what I'm saying? But a real king will honor the next king.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to kill a king to become a king.
Come on.
Not where we from. It's been passed down like that from generations.
Yeah.
From Ice Cube to me to Kendrick to whoever is the one, we pass it down and we don't hate it. Even when the niggas from the Bay get it, when 40 get it, when Show get it, when somebody from the Bay get it, all hail the West.
All hail the West.
Yeah.
We respect protocol.
West Coast.
It's just,
Sound really good, don't it? Sounds really political. Y'all see Elliot. Y'all see DJ Head. Y'all see everybody. Yeah, you see everybody in that bit. Hey, man. But y'all not listening to what Kendrick's saying. Kendrick said, nah, I'm not with that. No, we're not doing that bullshit, Snoop. Kendrick said he'll cut off his own goddamn grandma. But y'all not understand, like, bro. This is the reason why I fuck with Kendrick so heavy, because he's, man, that nigga just like me, bro. If y'all don't know me, man, I'm a Cancer from an astrology sign. Like, that's my astrology sign. So I'm not even into that astrology shit. But I've been told that I'm a stereotypical Cancer. Bro, I'm petty. I'm a petty motherfucker, bro. Like I said, I'm a martial artist. I'm extremely confrontational. I do not mind confrontation. Physically, mentally, or spiritually. Like I said, once again, to do shadow work, you have to confront your thoughts. To become intelligent, you have to confront your mind. To become physically strong, you have to confront your body and actually work out. There's no way to just become strong and not have any type of confrontation. That's disrespectful to God, to human nature, to feel like you don't have to. Like, and that's the big difference between Kung Fu Kenny and Aubrey BBL Drizzy, who's willing to pay money to look like he has a six-pack, as opposed to actually having six-packs. So imagine you're a martial artist and you go into a cage with a fake BBL six-pack and I kick you in your fucking stomach. Motherfucker, the fight won't last 30 seconds, man. And it's extremely obvious. But once again, they don't respect the shadow. They don't respect the subconscious because they don't believe it exists. They don't believe it's real. Or either that, or they're just disrespecting the audience. And they think that we're slaves. They think that we're idiots. They think that we're illiterate and we won't actually pick up this information. Y'all know the most famous quote, if you want to hide something, put it in a book. Thing is, we don't got to read books no more. We have podcasts, we have YouTube videos. Motherfucker, I rarely read books anymore. Like, I love reading books as a kid. Like, my mom's a teacher, a school teacher, bro. I'm an AP student, gifted program, all that shit. Like, you feel me? Like I said, I'm multiple leadership positions throughout my life. I love reading. Now, I always mention books on this channel. Like I said, The Four Agreements, Outwitting the Devil, The Greatest Salesman, Think and Grow Rich. I learned about the greatest salesman from, I think, Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant and Michael Jackson told me, recommended The Greatest Salesman. So these certain books, I love to read. I don't read these motherfuckers. I just watch the videos on YouTube. I don't got time to sit back and watch and just literally sit down and read a book. But audiobooks are taking over. So the information will be received one way or another. And like I said, now thousands of hours of content are being made. We don't have to sit back and just be a victim to the gatekeeping. So yeah, this is over with. Now this is over with. We ain't doing it no more at all. So this playing both sides bullshit. Nah, we gonna figure it out. You can't play that bullshit no more, man. And then we got Weezy. Weezy. Lil Wayne say, man, what the fuck I do? Maybe he on the edible. Maybe he leaned out. He don't know what I hate that plausible deniability, bro. These gaslight motherfuckers. I do not like these Young Money niggas, bro. I do not like none of these. I don't like Drake. I don't like Nicki. I don't like Lil Wayne. I don't like none of them niggas. All them niggas lame to me. All them niggas sexual deviants. All them niggas nasty. All them niggas dumbass motherfuckers, bro. Go ahead, get your money. That's like, once again, going back to your audience. If you're a YouTube creator, or just a content creator in general, or just an entrepreneur, you understand only 5% of your audience will actually give you money. A solid click-through rate, right? That means if I have 1.1 million people look at the thumbnail, right, and they look at my title, only 5% will actually click on the video and watch. My most viewed video has about 1.1 impressions, and only 5% of people clicked on the video. So that means 1 million people saw the video and said, nah, I'm cool. But I still had, I think 84 views on that bitch. It's still my most viewed video. So who cares? So they understand they only need to target their 5%. And if you understand anything about cult leaders, they intentionally search out weak people. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. So understand why they intentionally searching out weak people that can easily gaslight. Like Drake, he intentionally searched out kids and grooming. That's the reason why all his fans are young. All of them. Nicki. Y'all know her fans. Y'all know her husband. Y'all know the people she hang around with. Sexually deviant. Or some Stockholm Syndrome type shit. Most of these motherfuckers are being abused. And they like being abused. So yeah, go ahead, join your cult. And they don't even think it's a cult. So yeah, you're being targeted for a reason. Audience, demographic. Like I said, I'm a digital marketer. Back in college, before I was promoted to being vice president, I was the team lead for marketing. I know marketing funnels. I know a lookalike audience. I know Google pixels, Facebook pixels. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to retarget. And motherfucker, y'all are filled with a bunch of fucking losers. Only weak-minded motherfuckers will even sit back and just acknowledge this shit. Nobody, no. I'm not doing that. Someone that actively does subconscious shadow work is not doing that. But the mass majority of these Young Money fans don't do these things. So that's the reason why they love it so much. But let me keep on going, man. Lame ass dude. About, man, what the fuck I do? I just be chilling, and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep, I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love. Wayne, no you're not. No you're not. No you're not. No you're not. No, you're not mentally in that. Wayne has never mentally been in that space. Wayne has always been great at putting words together. Wayne has never been substantial. Wayne has never said anything substantial. He's really good at juggling. He's like Kyrie. Like, it's like, cool. You dribbling. You feel me? It's almost like that episode of the Boondocks when Riley was playing basketball. It's like, cool, you really good at dribbling. You look really good, but you can't make no fucking shots, bro. Motherfucker, you ain't winning no Grammys for that shit. You're not doing anything substantial with these lyrics. You feel me? It's like, cool. It's like, oh, shit, double entendres. And then what? And then what? Y'all don't understand. We require more. You're still physically who you are. You're still thinking these thoughts that make you vibrate at this frequency. This frequency is the reason why you have no choice but to be a drug addict. Lean, weed, pills, sexual addiction. We all saw the video of you being in the studio laughing about being sexually assaulted at 11 years old. And you said you loved it. And you said, I wish I could do it again. He said, this is what we do in Young Money. He said, Lil Twist, you next. He said, I got pregnant when I had Reginae when I was 14, 15. No, he was 13. Oh, so one of them motherfuckers. This man is mentally ill. This man is mentally ill. He cannot do basic shadow work. He can't do therapy because then he has to go back through all those years of damage. How old is Lil Wayne? About 40? In his 40s? He has to do 40 years of shadow work, going through from when he was a kid to when he was shot, right? Well, he wasn't shot. Well, he shot himself. Suicidal since a fucking kid. And you really think you're mentally strong to go against Kendrick right now? You think you're spiritually strong enough to go against Kendrick right now? Don't do it, bro. Because once again, he's still moving from the physical. He still thinks, well, I can just manipulate and convince them with my words. That shit don't work, no, bro. That shit does not work. Stop questioning my intelligence. Stop questioning the intelligence of the audience, of the black community. They still moving like we're stupid. Like, Lil Wayne, we see you, bro. We see why you have no choice but to be an addict. You would do everything to numb your thoughts because you hate your thoughts. So why would anybody else want to listen to that bullshit? You hate the sound of your voice. Once again, social phobia. It's the most common fear. You hate the sound of your voice. You hate the way you look. Y'all hate everything about yourself. Young Money, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Y'all nasty ass hoes getting surgery. Drake, Nicki, looking like some fucking balloon animals. Nasty motherfuckers, y'all love getting plastic surgery to change your physical appearance. Mentally, y'all don't fucking read books, or else you would know this information. Spiritually, once again, we've already established that you refuse to do basic shadow work because it hurts too fucking bad. That's the reason why Nicki keeps attracting a bunch of sexual deviants. She's married to one. Her boss is one, Lil Wayne. Her co-workers are some. Drake. Her brothers. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. Motherfucker, I don't got nobody around me and my family with that shit. Everyone around you is fucking sexually deviant. That shit nasty. You have to search these motherfuckers out. You telling me the average person doesn't have one friend who's a sexual deviant and you got everybody around you? Everyone around you sexually deviant? Yeah, that shit works on your dumb ass audience. Once again, they fall for that shit because most of them are also being victims or abusers. So once again, in order to align spiritually, you have to think certain thoughts. I don't think those thoughts, so I don't align with that shit at all. Once again, I'm mindful. The 4 agreements, I don't take it personal. I see it. I look you dead in your eyes. The Jezebel spirit does not work on me. Like I said, I'm different. I'm ambidextrous. I'm audacious. The siren song does not work on me. The Jezebel shit does not work. God. I have God on my side. Look me dead in my motherfucking eyes. So this shit, it's disgusting, bro. Wayne, he's never been a battle rapper. Don't do it. Because what I'm saying and what I acknowledge, imagine what Kendrick knows. Imagine what he's going to put in a, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Wayne, you've never been that guy. You've never been that guy when it comes to battle. When it comes to being substantial, hell no. Especially since you've been on that, I don't see racism. Nah, bro. You'd have no support from the community. You are not what the culture is feeling, Lil Wayne, at all. Don't do it. And once again, Wayne, he's been in this position since he was a kid. He was famous since he was a teenager. Nah, don't do it, bro. You do not know what reality looks like, man. You're so out of touch with actual human beings. Wayne, he's done everything in his power to not be a human being. Literally, I am not a human being. If you're a Wayne fan, you know he literally, I think it was a mixtape or an album. This man does not want to be human. He does not want to connect with us at all. So understand, man, this could be nasty for you, bro. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not step in that ring. But it's gonna be like Mike Tyson trying to step in the ring with Jake Paul. I wouldn't even say that. Like Floyd right now, he's like Sugar Ray Leonard trying to step in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Now I wouldn't say Floyd Mayweather, with Terrence Crawford, literally whooping feet. So imagine a retired Sugar Ray Leonard going against a prime Terrence Crawford. A prime Terrence Crawford. No, bro, don't do it. They're so stuck in their own mind. They don't understand. They can't move objectively. Literally, I genuinely believe they're a narcissist. And the entire, not in the way that Twitter uses narcissist. How a woman like to say, well, my boyfriend cheated on me. He's such a narcissist. No, I mean a literal psychopath. I understand the mind of a narcissist. They have the minds of toddlers. So they think like toddlers. And if you understand sexuality, like I said earlier, sex is more mental than it is physical. So in order for you to sexually be aroused, you have to think similar thoughts to be physically, like your entire holy trinity is being used during sex. So when you have the thoughts of a toddler, Drake, understand when you have the thoughts of a child, you have the frequency of a child, you're sexually attracted to who? Children. You can't relate to grown adults because we don't think the same thoughts. My brain is fully formed. I don't have issues with my frontal lobe. These dudes are nasty, man. They literally cannot think outside of themselves. They're literally stuck in a continuous cycle of war. They can only think subjectively. They cannot have any strength subjectively and also be so amazing to move outside of themselves and be abundant. Like I said, the sunset and the sunrise is objective reality. They can only move based off their own thoughts. And the average human being that's truly strong, who's abundant, Starsky, I can think my thoughts and bring them to reality and still have strength in both. They have strength in neither. So they have no choice but to have, once again, a bunch of weak-minded people around them, yes men, to continue to give them everything they want because they're extremely sensitive. They can't do it. They don't even understand the thought process behind actual humanity. Get rid of these motherfuckers, bro. All of them. Just look at them. Give them the attention they want and put them on a goddamn registry. We're not giving you attention because we love you. At this point, we're giving you attention because we need to watch y'all niggas. Because y'all niggas nasty. Weird ass motherfuckers. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. Let's keep on going. I know I haven't been here for a minute. I've been getting shit done, been getting shit working. But hey, we're moving. We're moving. So shout out to Kendrick. Keep doing your thing, man. And I'll see you on the next video.